Hey, it is a dark episode for August the 3rd, 2023. And I went through all my my writing projects today. And I have a hell of a lot of writing projects going all at once. The main one being the Duffel Puffs. I have another one, which is Marvin to Mia, which is one that I will probably put on the shelf for this year's NaNoWriMo. Hoping that I will actually have last year's NaNoWriMo kind of edited and kind of mostly published by then. That would be good. That would be really good if I could do that. Um, and then I've got like a good number of short stories, and I've got vague ideas of doing of making illustrations for the Duffel Puffs, and for a short story that I've written and is basically ready to go. But I was thinking like, oh, that might be something fun to do doodles with, and I'm always looking for something to doodle. And since I think it's interesting, I've gone through a period at DA where there was definitely people around that I was kind of collaborating with and doing stuff, and that's just dried up. Um, and a part of that is through my own sort of my own kind of like, okay, the social aspect of this was getting a little draining and was just kind of pulling my focus, and just was kind of a waste of time. And I think at least one of the people I can think of was just going to be a time suck. They were kind of expecting me to be there to um, please them, if you put it that way. And it was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. So I stopped. And that person will hopefully just go away, because the last vibe I got of the thing was just like, just like, oh, I hope you found somebody else to do stuff with. And they said, no, I didn't. Which is like, okay, that's a little, um, either you just don't have the social niceties, or you're really going to be a suck to me. So I don't need that. Any kind of interactions I want to have are pretty light, pretty, pretty transitory, nothing super on that level. And, just finding people I'm more interested in finding people who are creative and bounce off. The one fellow that I was doing stuff with that was like that is probably got other collaborators, and that's totally fine, because I've had this project that I've been doing for the last while that was really taking up my time. Um, so yeah, that's all good. But it means things have gotten kind of quiet on my thing, which is probably is just a illusion. It's like, I think before there was probably two or three people who were commenting, and those people have, understandably, they've got their own lives, they're doing their own thing, and they've drifted off, and I just haven't had anybody who's particularly replaced them, which is fine. I am just enjoying doing the doodles. I'm going to enjoy doing the stories, and I'm just going to keep on doing that. It's kind of weird in doing kind of erotic fetish stuff that it's much more fragmented, or much more anon. Um, and if you're not interested in having jack off sessions with everyone daily, then you're not going to be Mr. Popularity, which is like, that's fine. I don't need to be popular. I have a busy life, and every once in a while I might want to indulge, but yeah, it's just not going to be a regular daily thing. I get my kicks from doing erotic doodles. I get my kicks from writing stories. I get my kicks from reading and doing odd reviews of books and movies, and yakking to myself in the middle of the night. Uh, yeah, yeah. I contain multitudes. They're kind of, icky, kind of pervy, multitudes, but you know, they're my multitudes. All right, I will leave it there. We are getting up early tomorrow, and I'm driving Ja up island for her K session, and yeah, yeah, we'll go from there. I'll probably sit in the car and half watch a movie, and on my phone, and yeah, just doodle, and that'll be good. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.